Yeah, so anyways, got a new mic today. Pretty clutch.
What kind of mic?
Got ourselves a blue Yeti Nano.
A Blue Yeti Nano.
Yes, sir. I went to a Best Buy to get a Wave 3 Elgato, but they were all sold out. So I ended up getting this Nano because it was on sale.
Of course it was on sale, bro. Like, if it wasn't, wouldn't it be stealing? Or, like, would it be free?
Pasty, on sale is an expression.
Yeah.
What do you mean, yeah? Why'd you say it like that? You said it'd be stealing. It was on sale. Yeah, it was for sale as well, but it was on sale. The difference, Pasty.
No difference.
What do you mean there's no difference between on sale and for sale?
Look it up.
Okay, fine. On sale. On sale, the definition is offered for purchase,
For
and
purchase.
and the North American definition is offered for purchase at a reduced price.
For purchase.
Yeah, it's offered for purchase at a reduced price.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's not the same as for sale, Pasty.
For sale.
For sale just means it's for sale. Everyone knows what for sale means. It means it's available for purchase. Available for purchase. On sale is available for purchase at a reduced price. At least in North America it is. And we're in North America. I got a mic. It was on sale. It was 30% off. So I copped it. I didn't steal it. I know I said I copped it. I didn't steal it.
The cops came?
No. Don't get it twisted. I copped it. Cops didn't come. I copped it. 30% off. I'd say that's a steal. But
You stole it, bro? What
no.
the fuck?
No. I didn't steal it. It's a steal. That's an expression. Look it up, Pasty. Stealing something is an expression. Welcome to the Bug and Banter podcast, everybody. This is Spokal. I'm joined here today with Pasty and Heechy. We got a lot of topics to discuss, including peanut butter, some valid words and categories, little crypto update, stock update, a geography minigame, some disgusting worldwide foods, and a couple more topics to discuss. Let's start off and discuss peanut butter. Now, peanut butter is a very classic food. It's a very well-used food. It's used in a lot of different things. And let's just kick it off with the classic debate. I don't think there's really going to be much of a debate here because I don't really think it is a debate. It's not really that debatable to me. But let's kick it off with the classic creamy versus crunchy debate. I think it's
Creamy.
obvious creamy's better. Heechy?
Creamy. I've never even tried crunchy.
You've never tried crunchy.
I don't know why you'd want any crunch in like your peanut butter, like in a sandwich. Like
Right,
that'd
that's
just
the
ruin
thing.
experience.
Peanut butter is a spreadable food. I don't get the purpose for crunchy.
Wait, yeah. So if it's like crunchy, isn't it gonna like? It might like tear a hole in the bread if you spread it aggressively enough.
It does. There are ways to mitigate that to where it's not a problem, and it also depends on the brand as well. If you get crunchy, you have to get a good brand so that it's really spreadable, but it still comes with its problems. The reason why people like crunchy is because, I mean, it adds a crunch to your food. Like, for example, if you're eating a peanut butter banana sandwich and you want a little crunch to that, because we're not going to be using green bananas, right? We're going to be using the yellow, a little bit softer. So you kind of want a little crunch with that. You might go crunchy. I personally wouldn't do that, but I would be fine with that. And I don't really have a big problem with crunchy. It's just the spreadable aspect of it is awful.
Just add potato chips if you want crunch.
That's actually what I was
Add
thinking.
potato chips to what food that has peanut butter in it could you sub out peanuts for chips? What food is that, Pasty? You just said use potato chips if you want crunch.
Instead of crunchy peanut butter.
What food are you substituting chips for the peanut butter?
The crunchy one. Just get the smooth one with the chips.
Pasty, what are you talking about? What food would you substitute chips for peanut butter? That doesn't even make any sense.
Like a PB&J, and then put chips in if you want crunch.
What?
What?
Peanut butter,
completely
jelly, and
lost.
chips. What
Wait,
is
so
that?
Pasty, you want peanut butter and the chips though, right? Like the chips just add the crunch. That's what you're saying, right?
No, he just said if he wants a crunch, he would just put potato chips instead of it being crunchy.
There's
peanut
no
butter.
way
If
he
you
means
want
that.
crunch, why don't you
That's what he said though. He said if you want crunch, you got to
Why
put
don't you
potato
just-
chips in it.
What? Yeah.
Wait, so you're actually saying like just skip the peanut butter?
No, I'm saying instead.
No, he's
of
saying
crunchy
keep the peanut butter. You still have the nice, smooth spreading of the peanut butter, but you still want the crunch. So instead of the nuts and the crunchy, you put potato chips in it instead. That's his solution. That's
see no
his
problem with
solution. What?
I actually don't see an issue. Like I've
Peanut
never
butter
tried
jelly
it,
with
but
potato chips?
It could.
What
be
are you
good because-
talking about?
What do you mean? You get like this, like the sweet and salty aspect of it, like that.
You
could
get
be
the
good.
sweet and salty with the peanut butter and the jelly.
Yeah, but
You
it's
don't need
more
to throw
salty.
in chips. What are you talking about, Heechy?
No, I'm not saying this is a good idea, but like I actually respect Pacey's opinion. Like that could be good.
How do you respect that? That is an
Like Pacey, do you
unrespectable
make
opinion.
this often, or did you just throw that in there?
I made that.
There's
off the
no
dome.
way he. No. Yeah,
I
he
wouldn't
made
be
that
down
off
to
the
eat that,
dome.
though.
Yeah.
Maybe some garden salsa chips would be fire too.
Okay, no. It has to be plain chips that you can't. That is just
But
absurdly
it
weird.
just
Pacey.
doesn't work.
Or like, dude, Takis on a PB&J, dude, that would slap.
Wait, did you just say Takis?
Yeah.
All right, Pacey, I'm officially off Team Pasty for this one. You're fired.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. I'm voting Pasty off the podcast.
What?
I don't know if we have the authority to do that without Jeb here, though.
It's just vote number 1. It may go
Why are
away. You just gotta redeem yourself, Pasty, because that was the worst take ever.
Am I allowed to change
Okay.
my vote later on?
That's not that bad.
You can change your vote. This is just such a bad take. I just don't want to be anywhere near anyone that thinks it's a good idea to put potato chips on a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Okay, potato chips, but like he said Takis. That I'll give him like half a vote.
Takis, that's even worse.
I know that.
No,
That's
but
what
then
I'm
you get
saying.
the sweet, the salty, the crunchy, and the
Sweet,
spicy.
salty, crunchy, and spicy. What?
Yeah.
Why would you ever want to eat something that's sweet, salty, crunchy?
Stimulate your senses, bro.
Let's move on.
Dude, just chew 5 gum or something.
Now, we have another aspect of peanut butter that could be up for debate because there's obviously a lot of different brands of peanut butter. There's a lot of different styles of peanut butter. And what I mean by that is you got the runnier peanut butters and you have the thicker peanut butters that use like palm oil or some thick oil to keep it from separating. And the runny ones, you don't incorporate that oil. It's more of a natural, just peanuts, salt, maybe a couple other ingredients. And you got to stir it for it to thicken up and the oil will separate. But all that to say this is, would you guys prefer the peanut butter that you have to stir first or that's already thick, ready to go? What do you guys think? Pasty?
Only Jif.
Only Jif? Heechy?
Fuck organic.
See, I kind of have 2 answers to this question. So if you, like when you're talking about the ones you have to stir, you mean like organic ones, right?
They're organic and they're also like Smucker's has Smucker's has peanut butter too. It's not an organic one, but it's also runny where you have to stir it. So yeah, I guess I think most organic peanut butters probably are like that, where you have to stir it.
Okay, I would not want to stir my peanut butter if it was like an organic one with like oil or whatever. But if it's actually like a powdered peanut butter, I actually would stir it. And stuff powdered peanut butter, that's like the PB2 stuff. Like I don't know if you guys have heard of that.
What do you do with that?
It's literally just a powdered form of peanut butter. And what I do with it, and what I mean by stirring, is I put it in like a protein shake. So,
So do you mix it in or do you stir it by hand?
I mean, I guess technically I use a shaker, so I'm not actually stirring it. But the only reason, I don't do this often, but I tried it. And since, like, my protein powder is a powder, obviously, and then this, like, powdered form of peanut butter is a powder, it's, like, way easier than, like, putting in a blender and putting in normal peanut butter.
Yeah, my mom uses powdered peanut butter for making stuff.
I know, yeah. Like, it's, like, I put it in, like, a shake, and I don't know, like, I kind of like it just because
You get the taste.
I think it actually, yeah, you get the taste, and it has less calories in it, which that's not really an issue for me. But I mean, that's something to consider if you're trying to lose calories. And it actually has a little bit less sugar in it. I mean, it depends on the brand, but
peanut butter doesn't have to have sugar in it. Like, the runnier peanut butters typically have no sugar added. Like the Smucker's ones, organic ones typically have no sugar. And that's one of the reasons why it's more healthy. It also doesn't have palm oil, which is also considered a pretty rough oil.
You still
Wait,
need,
is that-
you
oil.
still need
is that a-
sugar.
You don't need sugar in peanut butter. I think it's better without. Because
Yeah,
for
that's what I'm
example,
saying.
Well, yeah, but
if
still
you
need
use
sugar
if
in
you
a-
use
in a balanced
peanut butter,
diet.
yeah, I'm not saying get rid of the sugar altogether. I'm just saying that peanut butter doesn't need sugar. Whenever
think
you
it
use
does.
peanut butter, you're gonna be eating it with something sweet typically.
No, I'm not. No, I'm
Yes,
not.
you
plus
are.
pasty,
I just eat it with
as
a spoon.
Spokel's alluding to, you can get the sweetness or the sugar from, like, the fruits that you eat in your
Pasty,
diet.
don't tell me what
What?
were you gonna say, Pasty?
I only eat peanut butter with a spoon.
That's kind of common, honestly. I don't really know what the hot
If
take is.
on the packaging, it literally says like enjoy it how you want, and it's something about like by the spoonful.
I mean, basically, I honestly, I'm surprised you eat it with a spoon because I figure you'd say you put it on, like, a steak knife and then lick it off. So that's actually a good take.
See, I don't mind like licking off the spoon or getting like a decent block of peanut butter, but peanut butter is also dry.
Peanut butter.
And if you're just shoveling in peanut butter in your mouth, I don't think that's really the best idea.
No, okay. No, but you gotta have like ice cold water right after and like wash it down. It's so good.
Wait, Spokel, you say peanut butter's dry?
Yeah, peanut butter's dry for sure.
Yeah, actually, I agree with that kind of, like, it's also, like, I hate how it makes my mouth so sticky.
I think Pacey just likes that chalky feeling. I don't know why. Pacey, you know what would really benefit you? You know what you would really like? Peanut butter and green bananas on bread. Peanut butter banana sandwich. I think you would like that.
I don't really eat bread.
You don't eat bread at all?
Well, you would if you added some Takis to it, I guess.
Only bread I really eat is like croutons. In my
Bread.
salad. Oh well, I do have a burrito every once in a while, so I get like a tortilla with that.
Okay. Well, I will say, I do prefer the runnier peanut butters that you do have to stir. I mean, once you stir it, I mean, it tastes good. You kind of get more of the salty taste out of it. You get more of the flavor out of it, as opposed to like the thicker ones, where it doesn't really have as much of a flavor to it, in my opinion. That's why it has to have all the sugars in it.
That's actually a solid take, Spokel. Like, it's just more like a pure form. And honestly, like, it's not like that. It's that hard to just stir it. Like,
I mean, yeah, it's literally just peanuts. I think that's literally like the ingredients on like those are just, that's all it is like peanuts and salt. And yeah, it's not even that hard. You can just throw it in the fridge and you don't even really have to stir it at that point. 'Cause it
wait, you
solidifies.
keep your peanut butter in the fridge?
No, but you can. I don't. Because if you use it often enough, you usually don't have to stir it. You might have to do like a light stir, but usually the only time you have to stir it is right when you get it.
Oh, yeah, because I always see it, like, all, like, oily and stuff at the store.
Yeah, those are the runny ones. But I mean, I like them. Let's move on to our second topic, which is should these words or phrases be valid in the game Scattegories? Now, if you're unfamiliar with the game, Scattegories is a game where you get a lot of different topics and then you get a letter where you have to use that letter to, how do you say this? You use the letter as the first letter in your word assigned to the topic. So, for example, let's say you have topics of city, state, country, food, and then you get the letter S. So for city, you could go with Stevens Point, Wisconsin, or something like that. State, you can go with
South Carolina.
South Dakota. And then for country, you can go with Slovakia. And then for food, you can go steak. That's just how it goes. You use the first letter to pick the word for all the topics. And usually it's in a timed manner. Now, there's obviously a lot of different words, and there's a lot of different wordplay that you can use to twist and bend the rules. But we have a few words here that we are in disagreement of, because we've played Scattegories as friends before, and we have a few words, few phrases that are pretty controversial. So let's bring up the first one. One of the topics we had was beverage. And the phrase here, or the word phrase, whatever you want to call it, it's 2 words. Money water was used as the phrase.
Money water is invalid.
And obviously the required letter was the letter M.
Yes, the letter was M, and the words used were money water. It is absolutely valid.
It is
Heechy?
invalid as fuck.
I agree with Pasty. It is invalid.
no
You're a
way.
fraud.
See, money water is a callback. Money water is a reference to the Impractical Jokers episode where Q had to drink water that had money in it.
It had $1 in it.
Yeah, it had
one
money.
singular dollar.
It had U.S. tender in that money. It tampered the water.
But
It
they never,
affected the
ever
water.
called
It's
it
not
money
normal
water.
water. It's
They
not
never
normal
called it
water.
Money water though.
And it's a beverage because he drank it.
He drank the water, but
You're
dollar.
calling it just water? Do you think it was
No,
just water?
It's a water with $1 in it.
Water with $1 in it.
Yeah, Pasty went straight to the source, and I'm pretty sure that's what they said in the
Yeah,
video.
they said I'm pretty sure they said in the video it's a water. It's water.
But
with
it's
$1.
still money water. What do you call water with ice in it?
You made that up though. Like they never
Ice
said
water.
money water. It's not like the clip is titled money water or they say money water anyway.
But it's still money water. It doesn't matter what the clip says. It's still money water.
But no, it's not. It's
I don't know, bro. You could be saying money water, be like, just drinking normal water, be like, yo, this water's money, man.
Heechy, no, that's not like that.
Alright,
That's
somebody
not true,
cringe could say that, like me.
bro. Yeah. I mean, there's worse things that you could say, like brown milk. That is absolutely invalid. No,
Brown
it's
milk
not.
is-
Brown milk is absolutely not valid. That is a fake. That is a fraud. That is not
brown
valid.
Milk, you thank the
What
brown
is it?
cow for the chocolate milk. So it's brown milk.
The brown cow for the chocolate milk? That's not brown milk. That's chocolate milk. You literally just said chocolate milk.
Yeah, but it comes from the brown cow, so you get brown milk. So
What?
cow, brown
You
milk.
just said the brown cow makes chocolate milk.
Yeah, so it's brown milk.
Originally,
What
I
color is the
supported.
milk?
Originally, I supported the brown milk idea because I partook in it, but I'm just now realizing that we don't call milk white milk, but I'm still on
Exactly.
team brown milk. I'm still on team brown milk.
And let's use the same logic for water. We call water with ice in it ice water, and we call water with money in it money water. Money water
Okay,
is
you call it that. Nobody's ever called
absolutely
it that.
But
valid.
money is like multiple monies.
Yeah.
So,
And one of those monies was in there.
but it was a singular dollar. So
I mean, to be fair, if you can call a singular dollar money, like it's still money.
Absolutely.
I don't know why I'm supporting Spokal, bro. I'm down bad, but I don't agree with him.
It's because of the brown milk thing. You have to see that brown milk is more invalid than money water.
brown
You have to
milk
at
is
least
chilling.
Paisley, there's no way you think brown milk is valid.
What
Like
color
where do
is
where
the
do you
milk?
draw the line? Where do you draw the line? Is brown water valid?
I think an actual line could be drawn in the fact that both me and Pasty submitted brown milk as our answer, so that means both of us right off the bat thought that was a valid answer versus just you doing the money water.
Yeah, there's obvious collusion going on, and
We just knew in the back of our minds, like we just got on that.
No,
same,
yeah. You didn't coordinate or collude. I'm just saying.
Wait, what even did you put for the beverage in that B?
It's probably boba or something. I don't know, something with a B, something good. It wasn't brown milk though. It wasn't an invalid answer. We got one more answer that is absolutely invalid.
It is valid.
No.
It is.
We had the letter F, and the topic was sports team. And Pasty put Florida Buccaneers.
Yeah.
Now, this is absolutely not valid. There's no way you think this is valid, Pasty.
Okay, well, what other Buccaneers team is there?
What do you mean, what other Buccaneers team?
Pasty, there could be like a little league team. Like, I don't know what you're talking about.
There's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Is that what you're referring to?
Florida, but where's Tampa Bay? It's in Florida, is it not?
Yes, it is in Florida.
So it's the Florida Buccaneers.
No, it's not the Florida Buccaneers. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Florida Buccaneers did not win a Super Bowl.
Pasty,
Florida,
think of this.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Think of this. How do we say every other NFL team? It's like Baltimore Ravens, Green Bay Packers. Like, it's all... Actually, I guess it's not all because there's Minnesota Vikings. But...
Yeah, but that's specifically Minnesota Vikings. That's proving our point, Pasty.
Texas Cowboys.
What?
What? No, it's Dallas Cowboys.
Pasty, stop with this. You got to stop this. A line's got to be drawn.
Florida is secondary to Tampa Bay. And it's not even in the contention. Nobody's ever called it that.
Pasty, this is a well-played strategy because just because of you, I'm moving my line to make money water invalid. So this was a good play on your part, but you have caused me to become even more strict with category answers. Money water is not valid. Florida Buccaneers is not valid. Brown milk is not valid. You have to be super specific.
You said Finland soccer.
Yeah, Finland soccer team.
Yeah, that's an actual thing, like the World Cup.
That's an actual team. The line will not be drawn past Finland soccer. Finland soccer is a real thing.
So Florida football.
What?
Basically, that's like
Florida
the most basic
football?
ass name ever.
Finland is literally the name of the team.
Yeah.
Like, if you look up Finland soccer, you'll get Finland versus Sweden. Finland versus whoever they're playing. If you look up Florida Buccaneers, you're probably going to find some stupid elementary school.
Also, Pasty, you said Florida football. If you look up Florida football, you could get the other Floridian teams, such as the Miami Dolphins or the Jaguars. So, I don't see your point.
No, if I look up Florida Buccaneers, it's all.
You did say
Wait,
Florida
hold on.
football.
Pasty. If you think Florida Buccaneers is a valid answer, then you must think that Finland soccer is a valid answer.
No, yeah, it is, but you said...
Yeah, Finland is valid, so why are you arguing against it?
No, I'm saying it's valid, but you're saying that Florida is not.
It's not.
But, so if that's not, then Finland is not.
No, because like in the World Cup, like they're literally called Finland soccer, or if they were in the World Cup.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't it football? Isn't Finland football?
Okay, you're dumb. You get the point.
Yeah, you get it, Pasty. You're just arguing stupid stuff.
I didn't
name one person.
I didn't bring it up.
Name one person who's called it Florida Buccaneers.
Me.
You're not a person.
You're a bug, Pasty. You're the bug in Bug and Banter.
Oh man.
But I think it's pretty clear. Florida Buccaneers is not valid. Finland soccer is absolutely valid. Brown milk is invalid. And money water, unfortunately, is invalid. Well played, Pasty, though, for making me tighten up.
My heart wants to say brown milk is valid.
No, don't go with your heart. Go with the facts.
I know, but you have to agree it was a legendary moment when we pulled up the results and me and Pasty both had that same answer.
Yeah, that's the only reason why you want to validate it is because you guys both put an invalid answer. And it was some really stupid answer like brown milk. That makes no sense.
I mean, I guess the question is, do we base like correct answers off of if the majority of us agree, like 2 out of 3, or if like it's like an actual valid thing that people say?
See, that's the whole point of this segment is like, you obviously have to draw the line somewhere. Would you guys, because I think most people, I don't know what most people would think, but let's say you misspelled something. Do you think that that should invalidate it?
No.
But here's the thing. Someone could intentionally misspell something. All 3 people could use the same answer. Someone could intentionally misspell something and get more points than the other 2 people. Because if you get the same answer in categories, your points get halved. So let's say you get 10 points. If you get a word, that's valid. If you get the same answer as someone else, you both get 5 points apiece. But if you misspell it, you're going to get the full points if it's valid. That's the question though. Should misspellings be punished?
I mean, I just want to assume that none of us are gonna have like evil intentions in regards to that, and also some of the reasons that things are misspelled is like because we run out of time, which happens a lot. So I think that misspells should be allowed.
Pasty, what do you think? What do you think, Pasty? Or do you think it should be on a case-by-case basis?
Yeah.
Case by case. I think it can be on a case by case. I know I just said I was tightening up my line or whatever you want to call it, tightening my standards. But I think a case by case basis is fair. You know, if you spell something that's like really long or something that's really tough to spell, like Kazakhstan or something like that for country, obviously there's got to be some grace there. But if you misspell something that's super easy, I don't know. I think it's got to be on a case by case basis. If it's like super intentional, super obvious, you could definitely lose out on your answer being valid.
I agree.
But let's move over to some valid stock picks. Crypto, and more specifically Dogecoin, has seen a little bit of a bounce, a little bit of a boost here recently. And Dogecoin is back over 8 cents. I believe last time we did the podcast, it was in the sevens, somewhere in the sevens. It is eclipsed 8 cents. It's getting a little bit of a bounce, outperforming Bitcoin in the last couple of days. And could it keep it up? It's possible. But realistically, I don't see Doge having any long-term success. I don't really see any of the altcoins having long-term success. Maybe Ethereum. And my analysis that I had last week on Bitcoin, I think still stands. I don't see Bitcoin doing too much. I think the best thing that could happen for Bitcoin is just the market's going sideways. No one pulling all their money out. Just the market's going sideways. A lot of uncertainty could cause Bitcoin to go up. I think that's the best case scenario for Bitcoin. The worst case scenario for Bitcoin is, I think, a market crash. And if the market pumps, I think that's also good for Bitcoin, although not as good as the uncertainty of a sideways market. Now, would I buy it right now? Probably not. I think it's a little high on the short term, and it's a little too high for me. Quite a bit too high, to be honest, for me to buy. I would have to have it come back down to probably under 20K for me to want to touch it. And that's the same with most crypto. I don't really want to touch it right now. I want to see it bleed out a bit before I buy, because that's how I do things. You got to buy it when it's bloody. You got to sell it when people are just pumping the money in and it's way up. You got to be smart. You got to buy the lows, sell the highs. You got to keep it simple. And that's where my stock picks come in. I only got 2 stock picks for this week. And last week, the stock picks were AMD, I think, was going to come down a bit, NVDA, and SOX. I think those were kind of the 3 picks. I also had DUOL, Duolingo, and I actually just recently got into a short position of Duolingo, and I want to see it get into the 130s. I think it's a little extended. It did see a big spike at the end of the hours on Friday, but I think it could possibly continue a little bit more, get down in the 130s. That's where I'd like to take profit. Really anywhere in the 130s. But AMD only went down a little bit, but that's really all you need. You just need a small move, take the bounce, get out. And I don't really have too many other predictions. The only predictions I have are the Duolingo down to 130s and SQQQ, which is an inverse market, a QQQ 3 times leveraged ETF. So when the market goes down, SQQQ goes up. And when the market goes up, obviously SQQQ goes down. And since it's a 3 times leveraged stock, it decays over time. If you look at like the 10-year chart of it, you'll see it was in probably like the some 100,000s because it decays, so they constantly have to do stock splits. But SQQQ, this is probably my favorite pick, is if it gets under 29, really around that 28.70, 28.80, I think it's a great buy, and I think it could definitely get up to over 30. I'll be watching it. I'll be buying it, especially if it gets under 29. And I think that's a phenomenal buy. But that's all the market update I have for today. Let's move on to something we haven't done yet in the Bug and Banter podcast, and that's a mini game. This is just going to be a mini game, a simple mini game, and it's going to be involving geography. It's just going to be 5 simple questions. I'm going to be asking Heechy and Pasty, which of these cities is farther north? So the first one we have.
Wait, before you.
We're gonna be keeping scores.
Okay, I was just gonna say before you go. Did you do this to like make me and Pacey seem dumb?
No comment. We're gonna keep track of the scores though and see who's a better geography head, Pasty or Heechy. Now you can make your predictions now. My prediction is Heechy, but we'll see. I think some of these are pretty obvious. Some of these might be a little tougher. But let's begin with number 1. And number 1, we're going to just have Pasty pick first. And the evens will have Heechy pick first. But the first one is Austin or New Orleans. Austin, Texas, or New Orleans, Louisiana. Which city is more north?
Austin.
Heechy, what's your guess?
New Orleans.
The correct answer is Austin. So Pasty's got a point. We'll move over to our second one. Is it Minneapolis or Paris? Heechy, what's your pick?
Wait, these are all which one is more north?
Yes. Which city is more north? Minneapolis, Minnesota, or Paris, France?
Well, I don't know why you think I do better. This is pure guesswork for me.
Which one's more north?
Minneapolis.
Pasty, what's your guess?
I'm saying Paris.
Pasty is correct. Again, Pasty's got 2 points. Heechy's got 0. The next one is Boise, Idaho, or Montreal, Canada. Which one is farther north? Pasty.
Montreal, Canada.
Heechy, what's your guess?
Bro, why do I feel like this is a trick question, bro? I'm getting too much in my own head, bro. Wait, which one's farther north? I'm gonna say Boise just cause I'm dumb.
The correct answer is Montreal, Canada.
Bro! Okay, whatever.
Okay, let's just close this off.
I legally can't win. It's done.
Well, we'll finish it off. Next one is Cairo, Egypt, or Miami, Florida. Heechy, which one's farther north?
Bro, if it's not Miami, I'm actually leaving the podcast.
Is that your guess?
Well, obviously, yeah.
Okay, Pasty, what's your guess? Cairo, Egypt, or Miami, Florida?
Wait. Yeah, I'm gonna say Miami.
The correct answer is Cairo, Egypt.
Damn. 4 out of 5.
You're gonna get number 5 right?
Oh,
we still
wait,
got
I
one
thought we
more. We
already
still
did
got number
5. My
5.
bad.
This is
did
number
5.
5. Let's do number 5, the last one. Beijing, China, or Juneau, Alaska? Which one is more north?
Juneau, Alaska.
Heechy.
Dude, you know what I don't get? Is this is a 50-50 thing, and I'm actually going to get all of them wrong. I don't get it.
Juneau, Alaska.
Wait, what was it? Juneau or Beijing?
Yes.
I gotta go Beijing, just to not pick the same as Pasty.
The answer is Juneau, Alaska by many
Bro,
miles.
let's go. I'm so good at this.
Did you actually think Juneau was further south?
Nah, bro, I got it in my own head, bro. I thought you were gonna. How did you not deploy any trick
Heechy,
questions?
how would you
bro?
go
I
0
hate
for
you.
5? Trick questions.
No, but okay, if you think about it, if I'm that consistently bad,
Heechy,
then,
you went
like,
0 for 5 on
maybe I
geography,
knew the
bro.
correct answers all along, and I actually just picked.
No,
the wrong
we're not
ones.
playing that.
No,
You were just
that's
wrong.
actually a viable option.
What are you talking about, Heechy? You were just wrong.
No, I know, but you gotta believe that I'm just that smart, and I just picked the wrong ones.
Pasty is smarter. Pasty, congratulations for being the better geography head, getting 4 out of 5 correct. That is impressive. Well done, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Let's move on to some other cities, some other international dishes this time.
What did I win?
My vote has been taken away permanently.
Oh, bet.
You are embedded into the podcast.
Bet.
Embedded
Bet. I'm down.
forever.
My 0.5
So good job,
vote went
sir.
up to a
Thank you.
0.75 vote because I lost. So
Ichi, all you lost was some more brain cells, bro.
I know that's what I'm worried about.
You lost credibility, and
I mean, did I really have any before?
well, you lost any if you did. I mean, I
how
thought
can
you would have known.
Do
Like,
I have
some basic
negative
geography.
credibility? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, if you're saying you had 0 credibility, then you have negative credibility. If you had any credibility, you're at 0.
Well, I feel like we all had 0 credibility because we're just starting out.
But I mean, like, you should know at least some geography, Ichi.
Boko, I'd never look at maps.
Bro, didn't we take geography in like 8th grade? Mr.
Yeah.
Knipple?
Everyone
Who
takes
looks?
geography.
It's not like I looked at a map and I'm like,
Mr.
oh, this one's
Knipple.
like slightly more north.
What are you talking about, Pasty?
I
That
didn't
was
take
econ.
Mr. Nipple's class, bro. I don't even know who that is.
What?
That was not 8th grade geography, Pasty.
Yes, it was.
Mr. Knipple is not a geography teacher.
He was in 8th grade.
Was he?
Yeah.
Was he really? Because he's
Yes.
the econ teacher.
Yeah. He moved over when we were sophomores.
So did you double dip with him?
Yeah, I had him twice.
Oh, clutch. I actually
Yeah.
didn't know that. Good
Yeah, it
new
was sick.
fact. Something new. That's great. Good stuff.
Spokal, did we even take an actual geography class? Because all I remember was
Oh,
AP
absolutely.
geography. That's it.
8th grade. And yeah, human geo. Yeah, for sure.
Dude, that's not
Double
geography,
dipped
bro. That was just
Human
like
geography
nonsense.
is geography. What are you talking about?
That is geography.
It's
It
not.
literally has geography in the name. Heechy, you are certified awful at geography.
I put in a vote that Heechy is banned from the podcast for saying that.
Human geography is not geography.
Spokal, would you agree with that vote? Is there 2 points?
I'm not gonna kick you off. I don't want to kick someone
No,
off.
you gotta redeem
just being an
yourself.
idiot.
I redeemed myself, Heechy. You gotta redeem yourself now.
Gotta redeem
Wait,
it. You
so
got
if
one
you
vote.
weren't gonna
Pasty.
kick, you said you were gonna vote Pasty.
He
out.
had a
I thought
vote.
the
He had a
reason-
vote.
I had a vote, and then I redeemed myself by winning the geography quiz.
No. But I'm saying, what was the reason you were gonna vote Pasty off if it wasn't because he's an idiot?
I mean, it was just a bad take. It was
It was
with
a bad
peanut butter.
take
though.
about the peanut butter jelly chips.
Yeah, the chips and peanut butter.
That's so you could just vote.
That's
someone
different than
off for
being an-
completely subjective stuff.
I mean, you can do whatever you want. It's your vote. You can vote me out right now.
Yeah, we just gotta redeem ourselves.
Yeah, you just Pasty redeemed himself. You got to redeem yourself. Now,
Right, so you're
it should
saying
be-
next mini game or what?
it
What?
should be really easy to redeem yourself
Facts.
with this next topic
Facts, Heechy.
that we're going to be discussing, which is disgusting foods. Now, if you don't redeem yourself, I might also throw in a vote. If you don't redeem yourself on this, Heechy, yeah, you're getting kicked off the podcast.
All right, that's
Jeb's
fine.
going to know about this. He's going to kick you out. But I'm just going to discuss 2 disgusting worldwide foods. This first one here, it's called kasu marzu. Have any of you guys heard of it?
No.
Kasu marzu is a sheep milk cheese that was made in Italy, and it is now banned throughout the entire European Union, which includes Italy. But it's a cheese. It's a milk cheese from sheep, and it has maggots in them. Live maggots in the cheese. So I think it's obvious why it got banned, but this was a dish that people would eat that some people enjoyed for whatever reason. It's got literal bugs in it. Just absolutely disgusting. It's got a strong aftertaste. And I think the consensus is that it's not very good. And yeah, this is just an absolutely disgusting food. What do you guys think?
Well, I just want to ask, is there any nutritional value to maggots?
I'm sure there's some like protein and stuff. Why are you asking
I
this?
would never consider
Why are you
asking
asking
it, but
this, Pasty?
what
Heechy.
do you mean pasty? Okay, yeah. I'm just curious because maybe the people that ate it had a reason. I'm not saying it was a good reason, but there's no way they enjoyed just the taste, right?
I mean, why else would you just, if you're gonna invent a food, I don't think they're just gonna invent like a maggot cheese and say this is obviously healthy, let's eat it. They're eating it for the taste.
I mean, I
Now,
guess.
I don't know why they would, but I just don't get it. Like, I get it for like some underdeveloped country that's poor that doesn't have any food to eat something pretty disgusting because they have to or because it's super cheap. But this is Italy, and I just don't understand why they would go out of their way. Sheep milk cheese, that doesn't sound like it's cheap.
Wait, I'm confused. Wait, so it's from sheep, but what did they add the maggots like just randomly or what?
I think the maggots are just they're just there. They just
like
like
they
come
didn't
in.
like
I don't
milk
know.
the maggots for cheese.
No, Heechy, they milk the sheep.
Bro,
It's sheep
I'm
cheese. It's
kidding.
not maggot
I'm
cheese.
kidding, bro.
Let me actually check that out.
There's like the only way they would add the maggots is if they thought it would like alter the taste, and I can't see that happening because they just probably taste like nothing.
So what happens
I don't really
is,
want to talk about this anymore. This is gross.
That's the point, Pasty.
so this is what it is. A thing called cheese skipper flies. They lay their eggs in cracks that form in the cheese, and the maggots hatch and make their way through the paste, and they're the reason why it becomes a cheese. So they digest the proteins and essentially transforms the product into a soft, creamy cheese. So I guess you have to have the maggots to have the cheese.
With lumps in it.
With lumps in it.
The maggots.
Yeah, the maggots are in it.
Okay, do you think okay, wait. What about, do you think the maggots add sort of a crunch to the cheese?
I don't know. Are maggots crunchy? I would
I
think
don't
they'd
think
be
they
like
are, dude.
soft.
But it's like a bug, isn't
They
it?
don't have an exoskeleton. No exoskeleton, I don't think.
Would you ever try this, Pasty?
No.
I don't think maggots would add a crunch at all. That doesn't.
Okay,
I think maggots are like a soft.
I think they should add like potato chips instead of maggots if they're trying to go for a
In your
crunch.
potato chips in your cheese, bro? What?
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with potato chips and cheese. You ever have? Well, I don't know, potato chips and cheese.
In cheese? How would that even work?
It's just like nachos, Ichi. But potato chips, I don't think
No,
potato
but like
chips are really
embedded
nacho.
deep in the core of the cheese.
Well, you ever have like a grilled cheese and then you have like potato chips like inside?
No, I don't like grilled cheese.
Fuck you.
You don't like grilled cheese, Ichi?
No.
Oh, you did not redeem yourself.
You did.
Bro, it's just cheese and bread, bro. That is
You
so
did not
mid.
redeem yourself. Cheese
How
is
do you-
good, bread is
I do
good.
not like grilled cheese.
Because if I wanted cheese and bread, I'd also add meat to it and make a panini.
Why don't you just add maggots? You can get protein that way. Ichi.
Yeah, Heechy.
It's not my style.
It's a different kind of meat. It's a live meat.
Wait, do they eat? These aren't like live maggots, are there?
Yeah, they're living. And I mean, there's a reason why it's banned. And I'm glad it is banned. But there is another food that is in Canada that is not banned. And it's called, this is the last food we'll discuss, just two quick foods. It's called moose nose jelly. So basically, they make a gelatinized broth and they put moose nose in it. And so it kind of makes like a paste, a jelly. And the jelly has garlic in it, onions, salt, pepper, vinegar, some cinnamon, some other spices. There are going to be different variations. But the main ingredient really is that moose nose and the gelatinized broth. So it's like a jelly form of meat. And apparently moose nose is a delicacy. Apparently moose nose tastes pretty good. I've never had it. But I don't know why you would just take something that tastes good and just make it into a jelly. Now, like a lot of
Spoken,
meats.
did you really just ask that?
Did I ask you what?
Take something that tastes good and make it into a jelly? Bro, like how about every fruit jelly ever?
I'm talking about meat, Heechy.
Okay, that's fair, but like you
Are
said
you
that
kidding me?
very
Are you
broadly.
comparing?
You said that very broadly, and I was like, dude, that doesn't make any sense.
Well, that's what I mean. A meat. Why would you ever turn meat into a jelly?
Is it even like a meat? Isn't it like cartilage or something? I don't know.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's meat. Moose
It's
nose meat.
like a
right?
nose. That's got to be like really chewy though. So I don't even think that would be that good a meat, at least to me.
I mean, I guess maybe it's not meat.
I mean, it probably is meat.
It's moose
but, like,
nose. I don't know if it's technically meat or not.
Well, is the nose a muscle? Are there any muscles in it?
Okay, a moose nose contains both white meat and dark meat. So it is meat.
I mean, I guess. Wait, is this like their snout or like? I don't get.
Yeah, their nose. Like, you know how a moose
I gotta
like
look at a
nose?
moose, bro.
Yeah, I guess it's considered a snout. But apparently, jellied moose nose opposed to casu marzu, and maybe some people do like casu marzu. I'm sure they do. I mean, if they're eating it, I think they're just insane. But
Bro, these macros are disgusting. Why would you ever eat this?
I don't know, man. It's people are just weird. I just don't get. And again, this one's from Canada. It's not like it's some third world country somewhere that's really struggling financially.
I mean,
And they need a quick mention.
debatable. But
It's Canada.
looking at the moose nose, that's a pretty big like piece of like the animal. So like I could definitely see that there would be some meat on that, but I agree that any like meat jelly sounds horrid.
See, I think the moose nose could actually taste good. I would try it. It probably doesn't taste that bad.
I know, yeah,
But
it probably is good. It's got some
I don't get why
protein.
you would turn it to a jelly. It's like, you know how when you have like you make something with meat and then you stick it in the fridge and then the next day there's like this jelly from like all the fat. You guys know what I'm talking about?
Like gravy.
Yeah, that's a good example where you might have like gravy and it kind of gets like really jello, kind of turns into a gelatin type. But that stuff doesn't taste like the
don't like
texture
gravy.
there.
Gravy's
The
gross.
texture of that.
That's not good to say,
That-
Pasty.
That's that's a bad take, Pasty.
Wait, you like
That is
mashed
a-
potatoes,
That's a
alright?
beautiful take right there. Gravy is nasty.
You like mashed potatoes, alright?
I love mashed potatoes, bro. But
I mean, I'm not saying they're bad plain, but like gravy is just real good.
You know,
That's all I'm
mashed
saying.
potatoes, if you get like some butter in there, get some good spices, get some good salt, mashed potatoes can be good plain for sure.
I know, yeah, they're
They're-
fine, but
I always eat them plain.
well,
And I
obviously.
respect that, but gravy just makes it better.
Or if you like add corn to your mashed potatoes, then it's like a little bit crunchy.
Yeah, but if you add corn and gravy, then it's
No
even
gravy,
better.
No gravy.
I don't know if I'd say corn is crunchy.
What? Corn's crunchy.
Corn?
Dude, it is not crunchy. You
What
could
are
eat
you
some
talking-
like uncooked corn.
What are you talking? Are you like
What?
eating it like? Are you like bringing a cob in and just like getting all the bits of corn off and throwing it in your
Like,
Corn
he
like
puts it-
pops in your mouth. You like break the skin of the corn as it's in your mouth. It's definitely
Break the
it's like it's
skin?
crunchy like a
Like a what? Like a grape?
like a grape is crunchy. Yeah, like a
Pasty.
grape. Exactly.
Okay, grapes can be crunchy. I would admit, grapes can be crunchy, but corn is not crunchy. It's like soft, which unless you're getting like green corn.
What the fuck is green corn? Like you mean beans?
Pasty, what? It's just unripe corn.
No, basically, what I mean like green corn, I'm referring to back to episode 1 when we discussed green versus yellow bananas. Yellow bananas are more soft. Green bananas are a little bit thicker, a little bit harder.
Bro, no,
a little bit
corn
more
is
firm.
like it's like white or it's like brown and then white and then it's yellow.
Okay, Pasty, but he didn't mean it literally. It was a joke.
That's what I'm asking. Are you eating like green corn or something,
No,
Pasty?
bro, you take the husk off for sure.
So are you like heating up the corn or are you just eating it cold? Because I
No.
don't see like heated up corn being crunchy.
Because no, it's crunchy like a grape is crunchy because the skin breaks in your mouth.
So The
If you put a
definition of
grape
crunchy
in
is
the
just a
microwave and it got warm, it'd be like eating a piece of corn.
If you put a grape in a microwave, I think it'd get mushy, wouldn't it?
No, because it's still got the skin, so you gotta break the skin and then you get the crunch.
I don't think
Uh,
skin.
Pasty.
I mean,
Yeah, like an intact skin on the grape, on a mushy grape. There's such a thing as having a super soft grape that still has all its skin on it. Would you argue against that? Like, what about like a raisin?
What about raisins?
Do you think raisins are crunchy?
No,
Do you think soft grapes are crunchy?
no, raisins aren't really crunchy. They're chewy.
Do you think soft grapes are crunchy?
No, or yeah, or like what do you mean?
Pacey, you
soft
got to make up
grapes?
your mind.
What do you mean?
Just soft grapes. A grape that you can like kind of squeeze a bit and it won't break. You squeeze maybe a bit too much.
Oh, fair.
It's mushy.
But yeah,
You think that's
you're still
crunchy?
breaking the skin with your teeth, so that there's
So
a
you think it's
crunch.
crunchy?
There's a
So
crunch
you think-
effect to it. I think they can lose their crunch, but I do feel that the crunch remains until they turn into a raisin, and then once they're a raisin, they become chewy.
So where is that line drawn? Like when it's fully raisin?
There's no.
It's like a spectrum.
Yeah.
I don't even know why I'm arguing grape crunchiness spectrum. I think you got some other disorder on the spectrum, but let's move off of these disgusting foods. Let's go on to our next topic where I'm gonna hand this off to Heechy. Heechy, why don't you tell us what we're gonna be talking about?
all right. So this next topic of discussion is on Clash of Clans, as Spokal mentioned. And I mean, I'm sure you guys know that that's like a pretty popular mobile game, or at least it used to be. But I wanted to pose the question of which town hall do you think is the best town hall? So I'm just going to go over like a brief overview of what you unlock and get at each town hall. But I'm not going to include like every minute detail, like how many army camps you have and the upgrades of like each defense. I'm just going to do kind of some basic info, like the notable buildings that you get, as well as the troops that you unlock, and then I'll include whichever information I see is necessary, or I feel is necessary. So I'm going to kick you right off with Town Hall 1. Alright, so this is the starting Town Hall, and I don't think this is a viable answer for this, which Town Hall is the best Town Hall, because literally in the tutorial of the game, you upgrade to Town Hall 2. And I don't even care what defenses you have at Town Hall 1. I think there's maybe like 2 cannons and maybe like barbarians. So I'm not going to allow this as a viable answer. If you say this, you're dumb and you're trying to troll me. Alright, so Town Hall 2, the notable building unlocks is literally just the Archer Tower. And as for troops, you unlock the goblins. So I guess at Town Hall 1 you have archers, barbarians, and giants. Town Hall 2, you have goblins added on to that. Nobody also really spends any time at Town Hall 2, so I don't think this is a viable answer either. Alright, moving on to Town Hall 3, the notable building unlock is the laboratory, which allows you to upgrade troops finally, and you also unlock the defense of the mortar. And then for troops, you unlock wall breakers. Town Hall 4, you get the air defense, and then you also get balloons as a troop that you unlock. So I guess like there's like kind of like a theme to Town Hall 4, and it's like air type stuff, which actually I guess at Town Hall 4 you also unlock access to the builder base, but we're not gonna go in depth with that today, or even ever probably.
Builder base sucks.
Yeah, builder base is, I don't think any of us would disagree when we'd say that it's not worth covering. So alright, Town Hall 5 is the introductions in wizards in both troop and tower form. So you get Wizard Tower and the troop, and then you also get the Spell Factory. So I guess that means like Town Hall 5 is like a magical themed town hall. I mean, I guess arguably all these town halls kind of have a theme. So alright, Town Hall 6, you unlock the Air Sweeper and the Healer. So that's arguably another air themed town hall. Town Hall 7 is where it starts to get interesting. You get the Dark Barracks, hidden Teslas, and then you finally get your first hero, which is the Barbarian King. And then for the troops, you actually unlock the ever so popular dragon and the minions and hog riders. So I don't really know what the theme for Town Hall 7 would be. Just kind of like a mishmash of random stuff. But it's also where the game actually starts to feel kind of cool. Alright, so Town Hall 8, you get the Darkspell Factory and the Bomb Tower Troop. Oh, wait, not the Bomb Tower Troop, the Bomb Tower. And then for troops, you get the P.E.K.K.A, Valkyrie, and Golem. The Golem and the Valkyrie. Oh, wait, I just realized. Oh, wait, no, never mind. Okay, so, yeah. So the Valkyrie and the Golem are Dark Factory, Dark Barrack troops, bro. I'm off a perk. Yeah, they're Dark Barrack troops, as well as the Minion and Hog Rider that I mentioned for Town Hall 7. Alright, so Town Hall 9, you unlock the usage of the Archer Queen hero, as well as the first actual big boy defense, which is the X-Bow. And then for the troops, you get the Baby Dragon, Witch, Lava Hound. And then one thing to note at Town Hall 9 is that the balloons actually get a huge upgrade at this Town Hall, so they actually start to become pretty viable when you pair them with the right troops. Alright, Town Hall 10 is like a fire-themed Town Hall with the unlocking of the Inferno Towers. And for the troops, you unlock the Miner and the Bowler. Town Hall 11, you unlock the Grand Warden, which is another hero, as well as the Eagle Artillery. Which actually is like really cool to say, Eagle Artillery. Alright, E-Drag and Ice Golem are troops that you unlock at Town Hall 11. And you also actually get introduced to Super Troops, which are basically just more buffed versions of the regular troops. So for Super Troops, you get at Town Hall 11, you get Super Barb, Super Archer, Super Giant, Sneaky Goblins, as well as Super Wall Breakers. Town Hall 12, one very notable thing about this Town Hall is that the Town Hall itself actually becomes an upgradable weapon in the form of like a Giga Tesla. And it also drops a large bomb after it's destroyed once it's fully upgraded. You also unlock the workshop at Town Hall 12, which is used to make siege machines, which are pivotal for all your attacks at this point. For the troops, you get the Yeti, Headhunter, and for Super Troops, you unlock a slew of them, including the Rocket Balloon, Super Wizard, Super Dragon, Inferno Dragon, Super Minion, Super Valkyrie, Super Witch, Ice Hound, Super Bowler. So it's a crap ton of Super Troops that you get. Town Hall 13, you unlock another hero in the form of the Royal Champion. The Town Hall changes into a more powerful Giga Inferno. And then you unlock the scary scatter shots, which I'd never like to go against. And then you unlock the Dragon Rider troop and the Super Miner. Alright, Town Hall 14, your Giga Inferno gets like an upgrade. I'm not really sure what kind. And then there's like a poison effect that happens after the Town Hall is destroyed. And then you also unlock pets, which are basically like used to support your heroes. And there are no new troops at Town Hall 14. And then Town Hall 15, I don't know when that came out, maybe this year. You get another Giga Inferno upgrade for your Town Hall. And you get something called a Spell Tower and a Monolith, which I have no clue what those two are. But I'd say all of that, I mean, I probably missed a bunch, and it wasn't super brief, but that's kind of the recap of what happened at each Town Hall. So
Let's just get this out of the way. I am a Town Hall 11. Pasty, what Town Hall are you at right now? Okay, so I have an alt account that's a Town Hall 12 or 13. I honestly don't know. But I'm not going to say too much with anything above Town Hall 11 because I haven't played it that often. And I will say every Town Hall that goes up, every Town Hall that I go up, I've enjoyed the game more for attack wise. But the building times and looting just gets worse and worse in my opinion the higher you go up. But wars are super fun the higher you go up, and I'm more of a warhead. So I would say my favorite Town Hall is Town Hall 11. It's got the most strategy. You're always bringing a siege, and we're not using Electro Dragons. We're using some ground attack with hogs, golems, get your siege, get the heroes. So I think Town Hall 11 is the best. It's not too complicated. It's not getting too much into the weeds. It doesn't have too many of the super troops. I think once you introduce super troops, I'm just not a super troop fan. I think it's too complicated. And I get it. It probably doesn't take that much to learn about them. But I like keeping it simple. I like using hogs. I like using golems. I like using some sieges, some heroes. I like the spell count, Town Hall 11. And I just think Town Hall 11 is the best. I mean, you got a nice variety of attacks you can use. You can use E-Drags. You're super mid if you do, but you definitely can. And obviously there's bases that you can use E-Drags.
Yeah, there's bases that are better suited if you attack with E-Drags.
But I think ideally like a ground attack, which I think ground attacks to begin with are more fun because air attacks you just kind of throw it on the troops and you just let them do all the work. Whereas if you got like a ground attack, I think you just got to be a little more calculated with your placement and with the timing of spells and everything. So I definitely enjoy that. Like Town Hall 7, I know you could either do a meta or like the classic attack at Town Hall 7 is dragons, which again is kind of like the mindless. Throw the dragons down, let them work, take out the air defenses. That's a lot of people. That's probably what the majority of people at Town Hall 7.
Yeah, that's what everybody does. Yeah,
that's what everyone does. But I do like the hog attacks at Town Hall 7. They're super easy.
Yeah,
no one ever sees them coming. Seems like everyone just uses dragons, which is super mid because it's just a mindless attack.
That's fair. I like the color scheme of Town Hall 14. It looks the coolest.
Bro, I knew you were going to say that.
And I also like the color scheme of Town Hall 9. So those are my favorites.
Town Hall 9 is kind of mid.
It's just like skulls. Yeah, it is pretty mid.
It's like
it's just black
like
and white
theme.
But it's just like black and white.
Yeah, it's cool. Black,
bro,
white,
but,
green, purple are my colors, bro.
I know, but Town Hall 9, one actual thing that I kind of don't like is that the max walls do not really match. Like, they're kind of garbage. Like, the level 10 walls. The level 9 ones are fine to match with the Town Hall, but the level 10 ones are, like, yellow and gray. They are not good looking with the Town Hall.
Fair.
Is the Town Hall 11 max, are those the white walls?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they are. Those ones are nice. I definitely like Town Hall 11's my favorite Town Hall.
14's green, so I like that one.
Wait, are they green walls for 14?
I don't know if they're green walls, but it's a green Town Hall.
Get up there then, Pasty.
Yeah, nah.
Get some of those green gems. Get some of those green gems, Pasty.
Why would I waste my money on gems?
Use green money to get green gems so you can get green walls and green Town Hall.
Why would I waste my money on a video game?
Because you love the color green.
Yes, so I want to keep my green.
But you get green. You trade green for green.
But then I gotta... No.
Okay, you guys are getting way off
I don't even have Clash downloaded. I got demoted from leader, so I'm not playing it.
Wait, Pacey, did you answer the question?
What question?
Yeah, you gotta answer. What is your favorite Town Hall to play at?
Well, the one I'm at now is fun, which is 10. But
Do you think it's the best one?
I have an alt that has 11. It's rushed so I can donate E-Drags to myself. And I would like to get my main to 11 so I can just have E-Drags all the time. Because I do like the E-Drags.
So you like the mindless playstyle?
I would like to if I were to play the game, I would continue to play.
You can just say yes.
Why you just try to like stop putting me in a box. You don't put Pasty in a box. I'll box you, bro.
Nah.
Yeah. Don't put me in no boxes. No boxes.
What if it's green?
The only put you in a green box I'm going in is my coffin.
You're gonna get a green coffin?
Yeah.
That's
okay,
dope.
Pacey, so is it safe to say that that's all you had to say about your favorite Town Hall?
Yep.
Is it 11 or 10?
What?
He said 11. He said he liked the E-Drags in 11.
But he said 10. I'm confused.
But 14 is green, so 14.
You can't. Okay, I guess you can. Who am
See,
I?
Pasty
What
just
am I
picks
saying?
the best things if it's green. If it's green, is the best. He does that for everything. Bananas, there's no way that the taste is not better on green bananas. Yet he says green bananas are better.
It's how you get green, bro. I want to be Shrek.
Okay, that's a topic for another day, I guess.
So Pasty's favorite town hall is either 11 or 7 then.
No,
if
it's
he likes,
14.
because he used dragons.
It's either 11, 7,
no, you
10,
haven't
or...
you haven't played 14, Pasty. What's your favorite town hall to play, not to look at? The game isn't to look. You don't have the game to just look at your base.
What?
The objective of the game is not to just
Pasty,
get
we're
green
talking
walls. So it
playing
looks
the
cool.
game, bro. Like, what causes an enjoyable play experience for you? Which town hall?
14.
Pasty, you actually are so bad at your life.
You've never played on 14, Pasty.
Unless you're telling us you have an account that you gemmed with green money, then you haven't.
No, but I've seen 14.
But you haven't
You
played
haven't
at it.
played it.
I don't know how this isn't getting through to you.
What was your favorite town hall to play?
11.
Okay, that's your answer. Okay,
11? That's your alt account, though. How long have you even been playing on your alt account?
14.
good. Dude, Pasty, you were actually... Okay, I'm just gonna start saying what I think because Pasty clearly
Yeah, let's
nothing.
let Heechy say something.
I'm dry, bro.
Just let me cook, bro. Okay. All right. So my answer to this question is actually Town Hall 11. So I agree completely with Spokal. My runner-ups for this include Town Hall 9 and Town Hall 12, and I'll kind of let you know why I like those a little after I lay out my reasons for liking Town Hall 11. So the first reason, actually, wait, just right off the bat, I want to say the Super Troop thing. I completely agree. I think they complicate the game. I like them at Town Hall 11, but it just gets kind of complicated beyond that. So that's a good point, Spokal. All right, so right off the bat, Town Hall 11 introduces the Grand Warden, who is probably the best hero in the game, at least like at that point in the game. I've never really used the Royal Champion, so I can't say much on that. But the Grand Warden has such a huge impact on the battle outcomes, depending on whether you time his ability right or just like completely forget about using it, which they actually did all the time. So I guess it could be like a bad thing that a battle just hinges on your ability to click a single button. But I just love the clever planning and utilization that you have to do with the Grand Warden. Alright, so the second reason that Town Hall 11 is actually a good town hall, or is actually the best town hall, is because it's actually a good level of challenge, like Spokal said. Like, each town hall has just felt more fun as I've leveled up. And actually, I don't know if I mentioned, but I'm Town Hall 12, so that's currently where I'm at. So, yeah, so each town hall has, like, gone up in hardness level, and I'm not going to say that I'm, like, the best attacker in the world, but at least in my heyday, I never struggled on getting 3 stars on any town hall before Town Hall 11. And, like, I probably choked at attack here or there, but, like, everybody knows that. But Town Hall 11, like, that the level of challenge that it has is actually what makes it fun. Because, like, the reason you play games to, like, have a challenge. So, like, all the other ones were just kind of boring. Like, you get the rhythm. Like, you get all the strategies down. It's just 3 stars every day of the week. So, at Town Hall 11, I think, I don't really know. This is kind of just spitballing. I think in War, I had, like, a 75 to 80% 3-star rate, which I'd say that's like a fun enough ratio. Like, it's like I'm doing good enough to enjoy the game, but like it's still challenging enough to where I don't ace every attack.
Right. It's definitely the best balance of challenge, but not too complex. It's a very good balance for sure, 10 11.
Mm-hmm. And like I said, like the other ones are just kind of boring once you get the strategy down. Oh yeah, okay, so the next reason that I like Town Hall 11 is because you have more options for attack varieties. At least like compared to the ones below it. Which I guess with that argument you could say like Town Hall 14 is the best because you have the most troops available. But I'd say no. Like, Town Hall 11's a happy medium because kind of similar to the Super Troop thing, having too many troops can, like, kind of overcomplicate things. It kind of goes into, like, there's, like, something that's, though it's, I don't know if it's psychology or something, but there's something called the paradox of choice. And having too many choices actually reduces your level of happiness and increases the stress that you have. So, I mean, I might be getting too deep into it, but, like, I actually think there's way too many options at, like, Town Hall 14. Like, I wouldn't even know where to begin. And, like, realistically, most people have, like, their strategies that they stick with anyhow. But what I'm saying is, like, Town Hall 11, there's a wide variety of strategies that everyone could use. But it's not, like, anything too crazy. Like, I don't have to learn, like, how all the different troops work. Like, I just know how all of them work. And then there's just a few extra ones that are pretty fun to use. So, alright, so Town Hall 11 also, as mentioned before, it unlocks super troops. Notably, like, the sneaky goblins and super wall breakers, which Spokel said at Town Hall 11. I don't know if he says Town Hall 11 specifically, but he said at the higher Town Halls it's harder to loot farm, but I actually kind of disagree. At least at Town Hall 11, it's really easy to loot farm with the sneaky wall breakers and or sneaky goblins and the super wall breakers. So I think that's another reason that Town Hall 11 is pretty good. But that point also stands for, like, Town Hall 12. Like, it's pretty easy to farm at higher Town Halls.
I mean, the main reason why I don't like loot farming is just it seems like it always takes forever to find a good base to loot.
Okay, it does take forever. I mean, it depends on your trophy range, obviously. Like, it takes forever, but, dude, the amount of loot you find per attack is insane. Like, you can get, like...
Yeah, I've had good loot attacks, like, over a milli a piece.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I love the milli bombs. Like,
I it's just the training time. That's the other thing with the new Town Hall, or the higher you go, the longer it takes. And the longer it takes everything for all your defenses to upgrade as well, which I think you also have to throw that in. And I don't think it's horrible for Town Hall 11, but I feel like once you get up to Town Hall 12 and you're upgrading heroes, the time it takes to upgrade them, I just feel like it just takes away from the fun of the game.
Yeah, that's actually fair. Like, I mean, obviously the lower time it takes to upgrade your buildings, like, the supposedly more fun it is because you could progress faster. But I don't know, it just does kind of feel rewarding to wait, like, a decently long time for your building to upgrade and then for it to finally be done.
I do agree, but I think there's a good balance.
Yeah, there's a good balance for sure. Yeah, so I think we agree that Town Hall 11 is that
Town Hall 11
balance.
is just like the perfect balance, like, for everything.
Oh, I was just gonna say maybe Town Hall 10 upgrade times are better, just because it is really long at Town Hall 11. But
I will say too, the looting is not a Town Hall 11 exclusive issue. It's an issue for every Town Hall. It's just wars are just so much better because you have a base, and it's one base. You don't really have a choice to skip. You make your strategy, and you attack it. Whereas when you're looting, you got all these different bases. You don't know what's coming up, which obviously there's an element of surprise, which is good. But it seems like you can get on really strong, really long, dry stretches where you're not finding anything and you just waste 30 minutes and you get nothing. Or you take 30 minutes and you settle for mid loot. It's just, I just don't like I don't like looting in general.
yeah, looting
It's
is
not Town Hall exclusive.
looting is pretty tough, and I actually agree with what you said earlier that I'm a warhead, which that's probably obvious because, like, all my reasons were related to war. But one other thing I would like to say is that Town Hall 11 and kind of 10 and 9, they actually do require some sort of planning, assuming you're not going to use just all dragons, which then it doesn't. But anything below that, you actually don't have to plan. So that's the reason I kind of like it, is because part of the reason Clash is fun is because of the planning. Like,
Yeah, because really anything under like Town Hall 6 and under, you just get some good CC troops and you 3-star with balloons or something.
exactly. And I could even make that case that Town Hall 10 is kind of free. I mean, it's not free, but because of the siege machines that you can get donated to. So that's kind of why I'd say that Town Hall 11 is better, because it's just a little bit harder than 10, and it's the perfect level of hardness. And like I said, you actually have to plan your attacks. My arguments for like Town Hall 12 and 9, which I said were the runner-ups, I don't know if you guys agree with those being runner-ups.
I wouldn't be able to comment on 12. 9 is all right. I don't think 9 and 10. I would probably put them in the same category. And I think 10 was a step up from 9, just because you kind of get, it's just closer to 11 in my opinion, just with the more variety. I feel like you get a little more variety with 10. And I've just had more fun every town hall I've progressed. So I would say the runner-up has to be 10, just because it's the closest to 11, which is the best town hall.
Yeah, I actually kind of agree. Like, if I had to rank these three that I had, I'd do 11, 12, and then 9. And then maybe, I think, 10 afterwards. But, like, I agree. But Town Hall 9 just has my heart. Because it's the first Town Hall that, like, so you don't unlock Hog Riders at Town Hall 9. But it's, like, the first Town Hall that Hog attacks, like, are actually fun to plan. Like, with the use of golems and queen walks. Because like before that, you literally just spam like 30 hogs.
Yeah, hogs are pretty free at Town Hall 8 and 7, because everyone uses drags, but hogs are like a free 3-star.
Exactly, and like at Town Hall 9, it kind of is a free 3-star, but it's still just kind of fun to plan the hog attacks. Like, I don't know why.
Yeah, because there's more defenses. You got more troops. You get an extra spell too, right?
Oh yeah, that's actually a good point. You actually do have to deal with the Archer Queens that actually can ruin your 3-star potential if you don't take care of her. So it's not completely free.
Right.
Yeah, so I like Town Hall 9 because Hog Riders are my favorite troop, and like I said, it's like the first like time where hogs are actually kind of fun to use. And plus, like, the Archer Queen is at Town Hall 9, who's like probably my second favorite hero, and it's honestly kind of tough between the Archer Queen and the Grand Ward. But I just like Queen Walks, so that's why I like Town Hall 9. And then Town Hall 12, it definitely has the edge in variety, and it's harder, so it has the edge in challenge. But it's actually just like kind of too hard. Which, okay, so I haven't been at Town Hall 12 like super long. But it's just kind of frustrating because it's a little too hard to get 3-stars. So I don't know if it's just because I haven't been there long enough, or if it's just actually a really hard town hall. So it could move up in my rankings if I like got decent at 3-star attacks, but as of now, and also the fact that I don't play the game anymore, Town Hall 12 is just kind of lower because it's just a little too hard. So I don't know. Like, you don't have any experience with that, but I'd say that's why it's lowered.
Yeah, I think those are respectable points for sure.
And then also Town Hall 12 is blue, and the walls look dope too. So that's another reason, I guess.
You get bonus points for good wall colors and stuff, but it shouldn't be the only reason why it's your favorite town hall.
Exactly, bro. See, Spokal gets it. And then, like, it kind of does get knocked a little bit because the looting, the amount of loot you get per attack is actually very similar to Town Hall 11. So you just get, like, the same amount of loot, but you obviously need more loot to upgrade, so that's kind of another reason it gets knocked for me. Alright, so I think that kind of covers everything that I want to say, and I don't really know if there's much of a debate because we all kind of agreed on Town Hall 11.
Yeah, I do like Town Hall 11. Is that the one where you have to upgrade the queen like a ton, or the king and queen a ton? Or is that Town Hall 10 where you have to get it up to... Is it Town Hall 10 where you get it up to 30 piece?
Actually, wait, no, it isn't. It actually isn't a ton, because Town Hall 9, you get them to 30. Town Hall 10, you get them to 40. And then Town Hall 11, you get them to 50, I believe. So, okay. It's not crazy.
It's just most people rush the Town Hall 9 one because it takes forever to... That is one knock on Town Hall 9, is because Town Hall 9 takes forever to get those heroes up.
Which is another knock to higher Town Hall levels, because you have to upgrade your heroes for way longer, obviously, which means you can't be in as many wars, which is, like I said, me and Spokel's favorite part of the game.
So I mean, Town Hall 10 theoretically gets a boost from that, because Town Hall 9 you have 30 upgrades for the queen. In Town Hall 10 you have 10, but it's not as long as the Town Hall 11 upgrades. So I think Town Hall 10 gets another boost from that over
I
Town Hall
could
9.
almost, yeah, I could almost, like, based off of that, I could almost move. I mean, I'm not doing, like, an official list, I guess, but I could almost move Town Hall 10 above Town Hall 9 in my rank.
And
so
I would guess
a good point.
that Town Hall 12 on my list would probably be number 2. I haven't played it, but I feel like if I was immersed into the game, Town Hall 12 could be really fun. But I'm not at that level. I'm at Town Hall 11, and I'm not like a max Town Hall 11. I got decently close, but I still got a long ways to go. So I wouldn't be able to comment a lot on Town Hall 12. But Town Hall 11, I think, is objectively the best Town Hall. Heechy said it. It must be true. And Pasty did not say Town Hall 11. So it also must be true.
I did say Town Hall 11. I've said Town Hall 11 like
But I like that point that he did say it. Good stuff.
Slaq. I've said Town Hall 11 like 5 times, bro.
Okay, you did though. We're officially writing that in that Pasty didn't say it, and that's why it's the best.
What do you
Town
mean
Hall.
you said it 5 times that it was... You said Town Hall 14.
When you were asking me for attack and whatnot, or like for game.
Yeah, and you said Town Hall
I said
14 in
11,
response to
11
that.
would probably be my favorite because I like the E-Dregs. Even though I haven't gotten there with my main yet, I would like to get there with my main.
Yeah, but wouldn't you prefer Town Hall 12 E-Drags? Or you can't comment on that?
I haven't played Town. I don't have Town Hall 12.
Okay, bro. So now you're saying you haven't played it, so you
no,
can't
I've never
comment
used Town
on
Hall
it,
12 E-Dregs.
You haven't even played Town Hall 11, Pasty.
I have never used Town Hall 12 E-Dregs because I only have a Town Hall 11 alt account.
But you like it and you haven't
So-
even like played it?
Played what?
Because like I've done attacks on my Town Hall 12, but I can't say like Town Hall 12 is my best, like my favorite, because I'm not experienced
here's the thing,
at all.
Pasty. Ult account attacks are actually fraudulent because they're never, your hero levels are garbage, like your troop levels are garbage, so it's not an authentic experience for the attacks.
It's just a clan war league where you get thrown in and you
face an uneven match usually.
So Pasty's favorite Town Hall is Town Hall 14. Town Hall 11 is the best because we said it is the best, and Pasty
Town
did
Hall 14
not
is
say.
the best looking. I did not say
Yes,
it was the
that's-
best.
No, I
Pasty
asked
said
you
it's the
which
best.
one was the best, and you said Town Hall 14.
Looking.
I did not ask for the best looking Town Hall.
I was telling you looking.
You did not, bro.
Why?
Okay, you
I did
heard
tell
the
you.
thing.
You
bro.
did say looking, but you also said yes when I said which one is your favorite to play on.
to play.
And you said
11.
Town Hall 14.
No, I said 11, and then
You
there was like a
definitely
pause,
did, and the
then I said
viewers will.
14.
Yeah, you're
Such a
easily
fake.
disproven, Pasty. I mean, maybe both of us are wrong.
No. He
I'm
definitely
pretty
said
confident.
Town Hall 14 when I said which is your favorite to play.
No, yeah, but that's for looking.
Yeah, but you did say it to play.
I
To
said to
play-
play, and you
to
said
play-
14.
To play, I would like to play on 11. So I think
You would like to
11 is
play
the
on
best
11,
to play.
or that's your favorite one to play?
That would be my favorite one to play.
Well, it's not then if it would be.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What's your favorite one right now to play?
11.
Stop. Stop it, dude.
Dude, Pasty, you actually.
But to look at it would be 14, bro. I don't know how many times.
What's your favorite one to play that you have played?
11.
All right, moving on. We're going to discuss some cheeses. We're going to do a tier list for the best cheese. We got a simple list of 7 cheeses. Wanted to keep it simple. Some cheeses include cheddar, ricotta, feta cheese, American, Parmesan, Kobe Jack, and mozzarella. So we got 7 cheeses on the list, and let's just start out with a classic cheese. We're gonna go cheese by cheese this time. Last time we went tier by tier. I think it'd be a little bit better just to go cheese by cheese and discuss after each cheese. Let's start off with the classic cheddar cheese. Where did you guys put this? Pasty.
F tier.
F tier. Heechy, where'd you put this?
Wait. Let me give my response first. I put it in S tier.
How do you put cheddar cheese in F tier, Pasty? Cheddar cheese is.
Don't go with shit. It tastes
Where'd you put it,
terrible.
Spokal?
I put it in B tier.
Okay. So yeah, let's talk about this.
Because I think, I put it in B tier because I think there are better cheeses out there. It's a great cheese, though. You can use it on pretty much anything. And especially if it's mixed in with another cheese, cheddar is a great one to mix with other cheeses.
Nah.
Great one to use in
Yeah,
dishes.
you can make like Mexican blends.
It's very versatile. My only knock on cheddar is it can get old. In a sense where you eat it one day and you're just not feeling it the next day. Like there's like I'm not in the mood for cheddar cheese right now, and there's better cheeses out there. That's the only reason why I put it in B. But really, it's a great cheese. I love cheese in general, so B tier is really good. And I love me some good cheddar cheese. If you put cheddar cheese on anything, I'll eat it.
All right, I'm gonna go real quick. I just got quick couple of reasons. All right, so cheddar cheese is an S tier because I mean it's like the default cheese, kind of like Spokal said.
It's the classic.
It's good. Yeah, it's a classic. Like if you think of cheese, it's probably what you're thinking of, or maybe you're thinking of like Swiss cheese with the holes in it, but that's beside the point. So yeah, it's good in literally everything. Like that, anything that would be smart to put cheese
Right.
in. Like you're not gonna put in like a freaking pancake or something, but and like anything from like sandwiches to chili, like you could even put on like pizza. So like that's kind of why I like it, just because of the like how many things you could put it on.
Yeah, I don't. Why did you put this in F tier, Pasty?
It's not. Nah, it's gross. Cheddar alone is gross.
What do you mean cheddar alone is gross? Like plain, just eating it plain?
Yeah.
What?
I mean, I'll admit it's not great by itself, but it's like a basic cheese,
I would
bro.
rather mix any of these other cheeses on the list together.
I don't know if I'd eat
before
really
I
any of
touch
these.
cheddar.
I don't think I'd eat any of these really by themselves, except for maybe.
Yeah, that's actually a
Bro,
good
I
point.
love
There's a
eating
couple
cheese
of
by
them.
itself.
There's a couple of them I would eat by themselves, but like, no,
You never
that's
had
not a good
cheese
point.
Stick?
Yeah, like a cheese stick, which is
What
mozzarella cheese.
flavor are those ones?
Mozzarella cheese.
Like, what are those white ones?
Mozzarella cheese. Mozzarella you can eat by itself. Absolutely.
Wait, those are the cheese stick ones?
Yeah, cheese sticks or string cheese is mozzarella.
Yeah, string cheese. Yeah.
Cheese sticks, I think, are probably cheddar. So yeah,
No,
you
but
can
like
eat
there's
cheese
like those
sticks.
white like Frigo ones. Like what are those? What kind of cheese is that?
Should be mozzarella.
Yeah. Okay. I was just curious.
But Pacey, you can eat. You wouldn't eat like a cheddar cheese stick or something.
No.
Never.
No.
So why F though? Like I don't see like. Okay, if you have another cheese, let's just go on to this next cheese. If you have this cheese anywhere outside of F, I'm gonna rescind my embedded vote nullification, and you're gonna be eligible again to receive votes to be kicked off the podcast if you don't have this cheese in F tier. American cheese.
Pasty?
Please. What tier is it?
B tier.
No. You did not say that. You did not say that.
Okay, wait. Let me say my thing real quick. So, Spokal obviously has an F tier.
Absolutely.
I actually don't have it in F tier. I made another tier and I called it L tier because it is such a bad fucking cheese, bro.
I love it.
Bro,
I love it.
You've never
Love
had like
the
an
term.
American cheese slice, like Kraft American cheese slices just by themselves, bro?
Oh no, I have it. They're horrendous, Pasty.
So gas. That shit's so gas, bro.
I had it once and I never looked back. Also, my mom was smart enough to never buy those and subject me to that as a child, so I think she actually loved me, unlike your parents. So.
Pasty, I don't even know what to say.
Wait, let me just say, American cheese. I mean, it's obvious why I ranked it low. Like, it tastes like plastic. It looks like plastic.
This should not be a debate.
And it has a lot of weird stuff in it. Like, don't they put like weird I don't know. They gotta put some weird stuff in it.
American cheese, I don't even think can be.
I admit it's not the best. That's why I have it in B tier.
No, basically, this should not be a debate. This should not be a discussion. American cheese, I don't even think can be qualified like as cheese. I think like the ingredients like make it
That's a
to
good
where
point,
it's not
Spoko.
even like an actual cheese. I think it's just like a dairy product or something.
Okay. So then why is it on the top? Why is it on the cheese tier list? If it's not
American
an
cheese
actual
we
cheese?
see in craft singles is not made with at least 51% real cheese.
So then why, if it's not real cheese, why is it on the cheese tier list?
Because we had to test how smart you were to see where you'd rank it, Pasty.
Because American cheese is a good start to the tier list. Just put it in an F, slap it in F, and get onto the other cheeses. And that's what it should have been. But you put American cheese in F tier and cheddar cheese in B tier. That
You have
is
that
your
flipped.
worst take so far. I'd rather eat.
You have that flipped. I have cheddar in F and American in B.
Yeah, that's right. And that's the problem. I would rather eat
Yep.
a green banana than to touch American cheese.
I'd rather eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich with Takis in it than touch American cheese.
American cheese is the biggest abomination of cheese. It's the bastard child of cheeses.
All right. What else? What else you got?
That we're just gonna move on. You're just
Yeah,
gonna
we
sweep
got-
this under the rug.
Yeah. What else is there?
Okay. Let's move on. Let's see if you can redeem yourself here. This could be a nice way to redeem yourself. Mozzarella cheese. Where do you have
S
this?
tier.
What tier?
S tier.
Heechy, what do you have it at?
B tier.
Mozzarella is an easy S tier. Easy
I
S
have-
tier.
I have specifically fresh mozzarella written. You ever have that shit?
Yeah,
That shit's
fresh
so
mozzarella
good.
is definitely better.
So
but
good.
I do like shredded mozzarella. Obviously, it's
Yeah,
lower
no,
quality,
facts,
but
facts.
shredded mozzarella, I can't even eat. Shredded mozzarella is like the only cheese on here that I would eat plain
Fair.
out of all
Wait,
the
shredded
cheeses.
only or what?
No, I would eat fresh mozzarella plain all day. But like out of all of these cheeses that we have in shredded form, mozzarella is like the only one that I'd probably eat plain.
Facts. Mozzarella's fire.
Dude, I could
That's a fair point.
pound
That's a fair
out some
point.
mozzarella.
You said you have it in B, Heechy?
Yeah, so you guys seem to agree with it in S, which I honestly probably could have put it there. I probably would have put it in A tier, but the reason I actually put it in B tier is because I wanted something at every tier level, so I kind of dropped it to B. So it's kind of
You
a
didn't
fraudulent
have to force that,
response.
Ichi. You can move
I
it
didn't
up.
have
Move
to,
it up.
but
Move it up.
okay. Well, should I move it up just because
Yes.
of peer pressure, though?
Move it up. It's the right thing to do.
Okay, I'll move it up to A tier, but that means I have no B tier, so
that's
that's
fine.
I
That's
guess.
fine.
But I mean, I actually don't have anything bad to say about it. I just freaking love it because it goes on pizza, and you know damn well I love
Yes,
pizza.
sir.
So hell yeah.
And you got the string cheese. You got fresh mozzarella. You got shredded mozzarella. You can put it on anything. I mean, it's
Exactly.
kind of like cheddar in that sense. Cheddar's a little fattier, so some people say it's a little more flavorful. But I like the mozzarella, that it's not too potent and it's versatile. And it's just the best cheese on this list.
I mean, I'd just say it's less versatile than cheddar, which I put an S, so that's why I have it dropped compared to, like, it's not an S tier. That's why it's like less versatile than the ones I have in S tier.
Is there anything that cheddar can be used on that mozzarella can't that you can think of?
Okay, this might sound dumb, but sometimes I put cheddar on spaghetti.
Okay, could you see yourself not putting mozzarella on spaghetti?
Yeah, I don't think I could see myself doing that. Although that's not really a good. I mean, I could see someone enjoying that, so that's not really a good example. Is spaghetti, but how about I put cheddar cheese in my chili, and I don't think mozzarella would be good in that at all, bro.
Okay, mozzarella cheese. Yeah, that's right. Cheddar cheese is chili cheese for sure. Mozzarella does clump up a lot in the chili, and it gets super stringy. I have eaten it with chili, and I will eat it in chili. It's not my favorite to eat in chili, mozzarella, but cheddar is definitely superior, definitely in chili, and that's a fair point. And I don't know what Pasty puts in his. He puts a Kraft American single on top of his chili. I don't know what he does.
What? No, my chili. I put cheddar in my chili.
Why do you have it at F tier?
Wait, what the heck, dude? Chili's so good. How does that
Basing
not
it
like?
off of eating it by itself.
What?
Oh, well, we're supposed to do eating by itself and like its uses and other things. I thought that's.
It's
kinda
just
what-
the cheese in general. Where would you put it?
Yeah.
I would move it up to like a B tier.
Okay, good. I don't dislike you now.
Wait, but why is American? You said it's based on eating it off of itself, but America's in B tier.
Yeah, like I said, Kraft singles.
No.
Do you just eat that like chips then?
What?
You eat Kraft singles like chips? Like you just grab a stack of them and you just slide them in your mouth like
No, I
chips?
haven't done it since I was younger. But when I was younger,
Okay,
they
but you were
fine.
basing it off of eating it by itself, so I mean that kind of puts into question: are you doing that?
I don't think it does, Heechy. Let's move on.
That was the whole point of your list: is that eating by itself. So if you put it high, that means you like to eat it by
What do you guys
itself.
have next.
Okay, but I don't even know what to
Oh wait,
say
one more
anymore.
thing. Okay, one more thing I want to say about mozzarella that also slightly knocked it is, I can't see myself putting it in like a sandwich.
That's an L take.
It kind of depends on
Melted-
the sandwich, I
melted
guess. But just like
mozzarella
a whole wheat
is
sandwich with
amazing.
like turkey, I don't think it would be
What
good
about
in that.
What about like a meatball sub?
In a meatball sub, yes,
What
but
about
like
like
just
a-
a
what
whole
about like
wheat
a
sandwich with
sloppy
turkey,
joe?
bro.
Mozzarella is better than cheddar on a
I
whole
think
wheat sandwich
I
with
think
turkey.
a Havarti would be.
Well, I think there's better
Havarti
options than
is
cheddar
great.
in terms of sandwiches, but
Or a Munster would be good in sloppy.
Havarti would be the best, honestly. That was a great take, Pasty. What about American?
Nah, I don't like American hot. I just like it in slices.
so you do eat it like chips.
So you only like eating American plain?
Yeah, but only in the slices. So as a whole, it'd be like an easy D tier or something.
Okay, you're one tier off. So move that down one more. I like the progression. though.
Possibly even lower if you want.
I like moving
Uh,
cheddar up over
so
American. That's clutch.
What do you have next?
So the next cheese that we have on the list is, let's go with Kobe Jack.
All right, I'll say that I put it in A tier.
Pasty. Pasty. Where'd you put Kobe Jack? Don't say F tier. Do not say F tier. Do not say
How
F
much
tier.
ping you got, bro?
You will be getting a vote if you say F tier. Don't say it. Where is it, Pasty? I don't like that laugh. I don't like that laugh.
Dude, you're delaying the response for dramatic effect, and I don't like it.
Okay. B tier.
Why did you take so long to say
Good
that?
stuff, Pasty. Good stuff. Good. That's a good
Were you
take.
like a
good on
just-
burgers, but like by itself, it's an F tier. That shit's nasty by itself. But like with a burger, ketchup, mustard, and like the seasoned burger and like a toasted bun, Kobe Jack is fire. But other than that, it's mid as hell. Don't go on anything else.
I think Kobe Jack is a pretty versatile cheese. You could pretty much sub it out for cheddar or mozzarella in a lot of things.
I don't really like sharp shit unless it's like really mixed in. I guess.
I mean, it's not super sharp, I would say.
I don't know, bro. It's not my cup of tea.
I wouldn't call it really. I think cheddar's sharper than Kobe Jack. Kobe Jack's like a fattier one, but I don't think it's like a sharp cheese. Kobe Jack, I have it at A tier. So I mean, you have it at B tier, so that's not bad. And
Yeah,
you
but
gave it
2A
the respect it deserves.
2 A's and a B. That's pretty good.
That's pretty fair. And
I'm just gonna say that my reason for putting it that high is I think it's okay. Spokel's actually gonna cry, I think, now based on his other response, but I think it's arguably the best cheese for sandwiches and burgers. So I agree with Pacey's burger take too.
That's completely fair because I think Kobe Jack is really good on sandwiches. Kobe Jack is
Okay,
is
thank
a
God. I
great
thought
cheese.
you were gonna.
Kobe Jack is
maul.
my second favorite cheese on this list. Mozzarella was my only S tier. Kobe Jack is the second best cheese on this list. And I told you, you could substitute Kobe Jack in for mozzarella. I haven't tried Kobe Jack on chili. I don't think it would work.
Nah.
Yeah, I don't think it would
It
work.
would be weird, yeah.
But Kobe Jack is a great cheese. Use it for burgers. You can use it pretty much for anything, honestly. So let's move on. These are kind of all similar cheeses. We got the ones that are kind of like in shredded. You can get them in shredded, block, or slice form. Here are some other ones that are you typically get in like crumbled form. Let's start out. We got 3 cheeses left. Let's go with Parmesan cheese. Where do you have this, Heechy?
I have Parmesan cheese in C tier.
Okay, I like that. No, I don't like that, but I like that D tier is still open because I think I know what's there. I hope I know what's there. You said
I
you had
think
one
I
in
know
every tier.
what you think
really
is there.
hope.
Yes.
I really hope you have what I think is in D tier. But let's let Pasty say where he's got Parmesan. Pasty, are you like making a tier list right now, or what's going on? Where do you have Parmesan cheese?
It's suspense. Bro.
Is this dramatic
I'm
effect?
adding suspense.
Pasty, you're just wasting their time, bro.
It's in S tier.
That's fair. I have Parmesan in A tier. But so hold on. Is this S tier based on eating it by itself?
Nah, it's a coated cheese. It goes on everything.
Parmesan
But yes,
is
you can also
very
eat it by
versatile.
yourself.
Okay, actually, part of the reason I put it in C tier is because I don't think it goes on everything.
What?
I like. Whoa. I like the taste of the cheese, but the only things that I feel like it goes on is spaghetti, and then sometimes you can sprinkle it like on top of like pizza, and I just don't think that's enough usage.
You
What
can
about
put
salad. What
you
about
can put
chili?
Parmesan on anything, Heechy.
What about a sandwich?
I
What
mean,
about a
salad. That's a
burrito?
good point. I guess the non-crumbled form, which I actually forgot about. So
What about
I guess
mac and
technically-
cheese?
Yeah,
Technically
Heechy, you can
spoken-
put Parmesan on like any kind of like melted cheese.
I admit I
Anything.
forgot about the non-crumbled form. Okay, bro. So since my B tier is open, I technically could move it up.
Yeah, move it. Please move it up.
I'm not
It
moving
does
it up.
not deserve C tier. Parmesan's a great cheese, very versatile.
I can't succumb, bro. I
can
got
put it
to
on.
stay
You
strong.
put it on lasagna, dude. You can get it on like anything with that any other cheese can go on. Like
I mean, not like chili or sandwiches.
you could throw it in chili. Are you kidding
sandwiches. I don't think it would be good. It's more like a. I don't know how to describe it, but it's a weird cheese.
me? Have you ever had a buttered bread with Parmesan cheese on it, crumbled on it?
I could see where that'd be good, but no, I haven't had it.
It's good. Parmesan is a great cheese. Parmesan is an easy A tier.
Okay, I'll give it like a between C and B. Just I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with you.
Me neither. Okay, well, feta next.
Yeah, we got 2 cheeses left. Because I want to get Heechy's D tier. I want to get, or should we save that one? No. Let's go with this next one. Let's go with ricotta. Heechy, I really hope that you have ricotta in D tier because if it's not in D tier, I'm pretty sure it's in either A or S. If I do remember, it's going to be in one of those higher tiers. Please tell me you have ricotta in D tier. Please, Heechy, please. Heechy, please.
Hey, you could chill because I do have the D tier.
Thank you. Thank you.
You are morons.
The only reason why I did not put it in F tier is because American cheese exists. That's the only reason why.
That's
it's not
what I'm
F tier.
saying. It's so bad. It has to
Ricotta
be like
is so good. What the fuck
It's
are you
disgusting.
talking about?
it's so bad,
You are-
Pasty.
You guys have no.
The only
taste
usage is lasagna, like you said.
buds. Lasagna.
And outside of that, it's
pizza,
terrible.
What?
Pasta.
Pizza? No. You did not just say
Sandwich.
ricotta goes on pizza.
Bro,
What
ricotta,
pizza?
bro.
No. What
Are
pizza
you
goes
fucking kidding me right now? Ricotta on pizza is so.
What are you
gas.
talking about? What pizza takes ricotta cheese?
It's so ass, you said?
What do you
Alright, I agree.
mean? What do you mean?
What kind of pizza do you put it
on? You go
on?
to Mod Pizza or Blaze Pizza, and you're like, "Yo, give me extra ricotta on my pizza, man." And they throw a shit ton of ricotta on there. I go,
No, they throw you out of the store for saying that.
"No, they
I
don't."
think Heechy's right. Is this like something that happens in your dreams or something, Pasty? You like ricotta all too much.
Alright, Pasty, I guess he balled.
We lost Pasty. Ricotta is objectively D tier. If American wasn't on the list, it would be F tier. But
Wait, so
I will say, ricotta, it's not the worst thing out there. There's other things that I would not rather eat, such as kasu marzu, moose nose jelly, American cheese, and whatever crunchy corn is.
I will say,
Ricotta.
ricotta has been discontinued from Mod Pizza. Unfortunately, I found that out the last time I went there.
And why do you think it's discontinued, Pasty?
The next
Why do
time
you
I
think
go,
it's...
the next time I go, I'm gonna bring my own ricotta with.
dude, there's no way.
Can I
There's
put-
no
can I
way.
put some on there.
You're gonna get
Put some on
discontinued,
there.
Pasty.
Pasty, you're gonna put cold ricotta on your pizza, bro?
And then put it in the thing to cook on the
You're gonna
food,
double
you
bake it?
fucking dumbass.
What? Wait, how
You
how
cook
does this
it into the
pizza-
pizza.
How does this pizza place work? Do you like buy an uncooked pizza or what? Is it like Papa Murphy's?
Bro, it's like a Subway.
Okay,
you
I
fucking
did.
dumbass.
Okay, now I know. You don't have to freak
You've never
out,
been
buddy.
to Blaze, bro?
But they discontinued it, so you're just gonna give them ricotta?
Yeah, I'll bring my own ricotta.
Pasty, they might actually that might be against their
What they're gonna
rules. They
do-
might ban you for doing that.
They're gonna take the ricotta. They're gonna say, "Hey, 1 second, let me go to the manager real quick." They're gonna show it to the manager. The manager's gonna come out and say, "Sir, you have to leave. If you don't leave, there's gonna be people here that are gonna escort you out of this building. Get out of my facility."
That's not what's gonna happen. That is not
Yes,
what's gonna, I'm
you
a
are getting
chill-ass
kicked out of that
motherfucker.
place.
I know
So
people, bro.
fast.
I know people who work there. I'll just walk up in that bitch and be like, "Yo, what's up, Todd?" And Todd will be like, "Yo, what's up, bro?" And I'll be like, "Hey, man, I got some ricotta. Do you think you could throw a bit on there for me?" And he'd be like, "Yeah, man, I got you, dog." And then I'll give him the ricotta, and then he puts it on the pizza, and then he cooks the pizza for me, and then I eat the pizza with the ricotta on it.
All right, thank you for that useless rundown. So I think the fact that it discontinued is a reason enough to say that's bad.
Absolutely.
Useless rundown. I needed to get it through your thick fucking skull. You Neanderthal, bro.
Pasty, there's nothing for us to understand.
You need to understand that ricotta is easy S tier. I have it at the highest of tiers because it goes on everything.
No, you did not just say that, Pasty. You did not just say that.
Run it back. Run it back.
You did not just say
Run it
that.
back. Run it back.
I don't. Is this the worst take so far on the show? I don't know. This is horrible.
I don't see how there could be a worse one.
Ricotta is literally the third best cheese on a single lasagna. You got Parmesan on top. You got cheddar. You might even have like different blends of cheese. Some mozzarella in there. Some cheddar. Ricotta is the worst cheese in a lasagna. It's not the best cheese.
Yes.
Like it's
Run it
it's
back.
famous for being on lasagna, but like that's like the only use where it's tolerable. I don't really see any
Right.
other
And that's
time where
because
I
it's
would
mixed.
eat ricotta. And I don't really
Back.
enjoy it on lasagna. It's my least favorite part of lasagna, but I'll eat it and it's okay on lasagna.
Run it back.
Wait, what are we running?
All right. So where do you guys have feta?
Feta cheese, I have it in B tier.
I have it in A tier.
I got that in S tier.
Let's go.
So ABS. Okay.
I
What?
like feta cheese in sandwiches. Like it's just like the crumbly stuff. Okay, it sounds weird to put crumbly stuff in sandwiches, but I like that in sandwiches.
I like the ricotta.
Wait, why wouldn't you put a
Okay.
Parmesan cheese then on like a sandwich?
Okay, honestly,
I think Parmesan would taste better on a sandwich.
I think it tastes like more like. I just don't like the aged taste. Like it's more aged tasting compared to feta. Like feta's kind
I
of got like
don't
a
know.
sourish taste
Parmesan-
to it, and I kind
or,
of like that sour taste.
Feta has an aged taste to it.
I know it does, but it's just less aged than Parmesan.
I don't know.
Like, it's Parmesan aged taste is good, but it's not in a sandwich. So that's why I didn't really consider that.
I think Parmesan would be better in sandwiches than feta cheese. If you're gonna put a crumbly thing on sandwich, I think Parmesan would be better.
Okay, that's fine. You can say that, but the other thing you cannot dispute is that it's like probably the best cheese to put in like a taco or even like a burrito, I'd say.
I would disagree with that. I would say like a fish taco, absolutely, but like
I'd say mozzarella would be the best in a taco.
I would say mozzarella or cheddar, easy. I would put mozzarella, Kobe Jack, and cheddar over feta cheese in a taco or burrito.
I'd put ricotta.
No, you wouldn't, Pasty.
I would. Hunted.
Wait, hold on.
Hunted. Ricotta and feta and mozzarella.
Is there like a green version of ricotta that you're eating?
When it gets moldy.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, no.
Are you eating moldy cheese and getting like a buzz out of it? Is
No.
that why you like it?
No, it's white cheese.
Then why do you like it?
I do have some honorable mentions that I wanted to bring up. So I have Gouda in A tier because I know Jeb brought that up, and I wanted to mention that. And I know y'all don't have much experience with that, but I wanted to mention it. And I have goat cheese in S tier. I have Velveeta in A tier, Munster, Havarti, and Provolone all in A tier.
Okay, Havarti is an easy S tier, maybe A tier. Havarti, at least like the sandwich slices with Havarti. Great cheese for sandwiches, absolutely phenomenal. And provolone, I think, is a little overrated. It's not bad. It's good on sandwiches. I'm not a fan at all of like the aged provolone. I think it's nasty. But like regular provolone is decent, probably like a B tier for me. It's better on sandwiches than like a cheddar. I would definitely take the slices of provolone over cheddar slices. But like provolone doesn't have like any shredded variety, does it? Do you really?
They do, like at Domino's, you can get provolone on your pizza. If you get a Brooklyn, the first layer of cheese is provolone, and then it's a layer of and a bunch of things have provolone on it at Domino's.
Yeah, that'd probably be good. I'd be fine with provolone. Gouda cheese, I don't have a lot of experience with it, and I'm unable to comment on that one. Was there a Munster you said?
Yeah, Munster and Velveeta.
Velveeta cheese is decent. I'd probably have that at B tier as well. Munster cheese, I would have to taste again.
Okay, so my response to all of those is I haven't really tried them, but one of them I have tried, and that's Munster, and I don't know if I'd put it in A tier, but I'd say it's pretty good, and I like that in like a panini. So yeah, I'd agree that Munster's really good.
Yeah, Munster.
Wait, have you never had provolone cheese, E.G.?
I don't recall it,
Damn.
so I guess
really
it was
like
mid.
I really like the Velveeta shells and cheese, and Velveeta goes so hard in a
Oh
grilled
yeah.
cheese.
The blocks of Velveeta is
Yeah,
what
the
you're
blocks.
referring to. Velveeta is really good.
Oh.
You can also put it in like soups. Make like a cheddar. What is it? What is it? Cheddar bacon cheeseburger. Yeah, I'll upgrade it to A for that. Those are some good soups.
Word.
It you can use it with a lot of things. I was thinking like specifically for the shells and cheese or whatever, which is great. Don't get me wrong.
Oh yeah,
But-
it's so gas. I like that more than regular mac and cheese, but it does fuck up my stomach. I will say
Damn.
that.
It's a great cheese. I'll put that at A. But ricotta's disgusting for sure. I should have put that in the disgusting
Bro.
foods list, honestly.
I'm going to. You gotta end this shit, bro.
Okay.